Welcome back to the channel. Today we uncover some unsettling truths. We're delving into the dark secrets of Cinderella that have remained hidden. We are all familiar with the classic Cinderella story. An abusive stepmother, cruel stepsisters, a fairy godmother, and a glass slipper. However, the original Cinderella by the Brothers Grimm is far darker. This is not the Disney version. The original tale is filled with grim elements. The stepmother is portrayed as truly malevolent. She forces Cinderella to sleep in the ashes. The stepsisters are depicted as vicious. They even mutilate their own feet to fit the slipper. And you thought high school was challenging. The ending is particularly brutal. Birds peck out the stepsisters' eyes. So next time you watch Disney, remember this. The original Cinderella is a tale of serious darkness. Disney may have sanitized the story for a younger audience, but there are underlying messages that should not be overlooked. They have embedded some concerning elements within the narrative. These include subliminal messaging, questionable themes, and elements that prompt critical reflection. Let's begin with Cinderella's waist. It is depicted as unnaturally small, raising concerns about the promotion of unhealthy body standards. This portrayal can contribute to unrealistic body image expectations, particularly among young girls. Additionally, the narrative emphasizes Cinderella being rescued by a prince. This suggests that her happiness and success are contingent upon a man's intervention. In today's society, it is crucial to recognize the importance of independence and self-sufficiency. Furthermore, the talking animals who serve as Cinderella's companions add another layer to the story's complexity. Chapter 3. The Dark Side of Disney. The Cinderella casting scandals you never knew. Prepare yourself, as this chapter uncovers some unsettling truths. We are delving into the controversies surrounding the Cinderella movies. Hollywood scandals have always been rife, and Cinderella is no exception. The Cinderella franchise has its share of casting controversies. Let's start with Disney's 1950 animated classic. While it was a commercial success, the production was fraught with issues. Reports emerged of Walt Disney's demanding nature. He was known for his perfectionism, which put immense pressure on the animators. The stress was so severe that several animators reportedly suffered breakdowns. Moving forward to the 1997 live-action Cinderella featuring Brandy. This film was groundbreaking, casting Brandy as the first black Cinderella. Despite its significance for representation, it faced considerable backlash. Some audiences were not ready to accept a black Cinderella. It was a stark reminder of the racial prejudices that still existed. Nevertheless, Brandy's performance was widely praised, and the film was a success. The 2015 live-action remake with Lily James also sparked debate. The internet was abuzz with opinions on her casting. Some critics argued that she did not fit the traditional image of Cinderella. Chapter 4. The Psychological Impact of the Cinderella Story. We have explored the dark history, the hidden messages, and the scandals. Now, it is crucial to address the psychological impact of the Cinderella story. The narratives we are exposed to as children can have lasting effects on our psyche. Fairy tales like Cinderella can shape our perceptions and expectations in profound ways. The Cinderella story in particular can be seen as a primer on unhealthy relationships. Cinderella is confined and mistreated in her own home, while the prince becomes infatuated after a brief encounter. This is not a romantic ideal. It is a scenario fraught with potential for dysfunction. Additionally, the notion of waiting for a prince to rescue you is problematic. What message does this send to young minds about self-reliance and agency? It suggests that personal achievement and happiness are contingent upon external rescue. In reality, we are capable of creating our own paths and finding fulfillment independently. The concept of happily ever after is also misleading. What happens after the wedding? Do they live in perpetual bliss? Or do they face the realities of life, such as financial stress and interpersonal conflicts? Real-life relationships require effort and compromise, not just fairy tale endings. Experts argue that stories like Cinderella can foster unrealistic expectations and reinforce harmful stereotypes. These narratives can distort our understanding of love and relationships, perpetuating negative gender roles. Chapter 5. The Cinderella You Don't Know. Twisted tales and dark adaptations. Prepare to explore the darker side of Cinderella. This chapter delves into twisted retellings and somber adaptations of the classic tale. First, Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Set in a dystopian future, Cinderella is reimagined as a cyborg mechanic. Next, Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine, a retelling where Ella is burdened with a curse of obedience. For a truly dark twist, consider Ash by Melinda Lowe. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your thoughts on these revelations are important. Please share them. Cinderella is a timeless story, but it harbors many unsettling truths. Comment below on which dark secret you found most surprising. Was it the Grimm brothers' original tale, the hidden messages in Disney's adaptation, or the casting controversies? Share your thoughts, stay inquisitive, and see you in the next video.